They were smelling upset. Glenn Milburn just picked up last couple of weeks from the 12-yard line on a kickoff. His team down 7-3. Luck at the play, almost gets past Mike Hollis, but actually, he does get past Mike Hollis. I don't get it. 88-yard touchdown. Tom, did they miss something?
Well, take another look at it. You can see that Mike Hollis obviously hits Glenn Milburn on the right leg right there, forcing him down.
We'll go to the Lions 17-6 at the half. Now, last play of the third quarter. Watch Terry Fair, #1 draft pick. Look at him go. He could go all the way. Pat Terrell not going to get him. Touchdown! 101 yards, 24-19. Now, they switch because it's the beginning of the fourth quarter. So the kickoff is going to go the same way. This is the next play, Roel Preston.
Yeah, and you see very few guys for the Lions holding their lanes, and Preston takes advantage of it.
Oh, does he take advantage? He twists, he turns, and he could go all the way. Back-to-back kickoff returns for touchdowns. This goes 100 yards.
Look, Barry Sanders.
Tied at 21 in the fourth quarter. Damon Gibson at the 35 changes directions to want to watch the run, but watch two blocks downfield. The first by Tremaine Mack on Ron Rice right there, and then boom! John Jett, the punter, is now Joan Jett in the Blackhearts. Raynard Wilson with the big block.
Bright spots was Jaquez Green's punt return for a score.
Runs to his right, got a little seam.
On only his second ever return, he raced 95 yards for the longest Buccaneer punt return in team history.
All the way! Touchdown, Tampa Bay! Jaquez Green!
The AFC, the Chiefs, and the Jaguars. But factor in the Jaguars' specialties because on his own 15, Reggie Barlow fields a punt, and he could go all the way. 85 yards to the chagrin of Marty Schottenheimer.
For win at home, first quarter, no score. Jermaine Lewis back for the punt. He's finding some space. You've seen 4 punt returns for touchdowns. Here's a 5th. That's a record or something in one day.
We'll say it does affect your mentality, how you play on the defensive side.
Mitch Berger, a beauty. It'll be Eddie Kennison from the 30-yard line. Kennison restarts. He's got room up the field. He's wide open crossing midfield. He's got the punter to beat, and he'll beat him. He's on the distance. Eddie Kennison, a 70-yard punt return for a touchdown.
This year they're 2-0 in the opening kickoff against the Redskins. Steve Broussard. This is how they're playing in September. Could go all the way. 90-yard return, 7-0 Seahawks. And against the Chicago Bears, the Glenn Milburn returning a punt, and the Bucs have played 7 straight games on the road. The first half they said, you know what? It looks like another road game. We can't do anything. Milburn, 93-yard touchdown, 10-0 the Bears.
Sweetest thing I ever seen. Deion Sanders hitting the scene. On the punt return, starts left, cuts back, makes some moves. Peace. 60 yards for the touchdown. Counting the playoffs, his 19th career touchdown, and he has scored 6 different ways. Punt return, kickoff return, pass receiving, running, interception return, and a fumble return.
Third quarter, more Lewis. The former Maryland Terrapin got a couple of nice blocks, and then he starts directing traffic, and then he's gone. 28-17, Ravens up 20-3. Fourth quarter, it's a 20-6 game. Terry Fair not going to settle for the touchback. Who needs the 20 when there's 80 more yards to go? One man to beat, and now no one, just running. 105 yards, second longest in NFL history. His second kickoff return for a touchdown this year. Tampa has never had one.
Because here's the opening kickoff against Carolina to Tim Dwight, and he gets it right. Yeah, John Casey's really going to catch him. He could go all the way. 15 seconds, 7-0 Falcons.
Roel Preston. I'm not a player, I just crush a lot. 101 yards he will go. The second kickoff he's run back this year. First Packer since Travis Williams in 1967 to have more than one a year. This is the 8th kickoff run returned in the NFL this year. We're tied at 10.
The Baltimore Ravens. A couple of years ago when they won the Super Bowl, Desmond Howard was immense. They have a return man this year. He's Roel Preston. Makes the cut at the 50, and look at him go. He could go all the way. His third return touchdown this year. This on the punt, 70 yards. Brett Favre of the Pack say, hey, we've been slumping. Let Roel 7-0 Seahawks. Darren Bennett, one of the best punters of the game, boots it to Joey Galloway in the second quarter. Look at this matchup here. Galloway spins in the infield. He's past second base. He's on into center field. Steve Finley, Tony Gwynn. Not even Greg Vaughn's going to catch him. Touchdown. Galloway, 17-3, Seattle.
Chiefs, similar offensive problems. They go 3 and out. They have to punt, except Louis Aguiar's is blocked by Lance Brown again. Recovered by Fred McAfee for a touchdown. 7-0 Steelers, and that's Ron Zook. If you're on Bill Cowher's staff, you got to be emotional. Louis Aguiar, his first punt block in 587 attempts.
And Kyle Richardson punts, and watch Alvis Whitted. He outwitted the entire Ravens. The block, the recovery, the touchdown, 35-7.
Yeah, domino effect here from the line of scrimmage. The center, Brian Kitchen, is going to miss his block. He's going to force the personal protector on the right to pick his man up. You're going to see Alvis Whitted come through clean and block the kick right there.
Still the second quarter now.
A group penalty. Deion Sanders grouping himself for a punt return, and that's usually trouble, especially if you kick it right to him. He's gone. 69 yards, 5th career punt return for a touchdown, worthy of the Deion primetime dance. 17-0 Cowboys at the half.
Jesse the Body Ventura in his business attire. He likes it. 7-0 myself. 17-0. Aaron Craver is knocked down. Wait a minute. There's no whistle. There's no Vikings. There's no stoppage. There's a touchdown. Are you kidding me? 100 yards? Tom, it looked like he was knocked down.
Well, certainly he was obviously touched before he went down. I don't know what the official's interpretation was.
Don't give Peyton Manning another chance. Don't give Mike Vanderjag a chance to tie Elam and Tom Dempsey with the 63-yard field goal. No good. Aaron Glenn, 4 yards deep. Certainly the half is over, isn't it, Colts? Certainly the half is over. Just fall down. Let's get to the locker room. Glenn gets a block from Pepper. Look at Brian Cox measure up Gardocki. Gardocki, whoop! Aaron Glenn with an NFL record return of missed field goal, 104 yards. Parcells says, good move putting that second back.
Yes.
John Gruden 2 weeks ago beat the Seahawks on an ESPN Sunday night game. Joey Galloway's return to punt for a touchdown for Seattle. Desmond Howard says, hey, take that. 63 yards, 10-7. He says, we need some big plays. And Jeff Gooch stole Christmas. Blocks Haran's punt. Rondé Barber goes down as a 22-yard punt return. What a great play off the block. Tied at 14. A Ram. And you know that look for Dan Reeves. Rams down 3-0 at the half. Open to kickoff third quarter. Tony Horn of plenty. Little Bighorn. Look at Morton Anderson. This is why he's been in the league that long. No need for that. And he could go all the way. 103 yards. Rams lead 7-3. Washington leads 7-6. And, you know, you wish Brian Mitchell could be on a team which maybe is going to the playoffs and he could make a difference, because look at this play. Brian Mitchell could go all the way. And Tommy, at the 15, he's carrying Jimmy Spencer, who is not for hire. 14-6. The Redskins'
first reception of his NFL career on that play. Chris Moore, the punter. Desmond Howard from the 24. Howard's got a lane. Desmond Howard turning on the afterburners, and he's gone. Touchdown, Oakland.
Right now you understand, huh? 23-13. Under 4 minutes to go at 26-13 in Glenn Milburn. Packers have given up a couple of returns this year, and they've given up another one. Could go all the way. 2 touchdowns on return for Milburn this year, 26-20. Tournament Bailey's Circus. Oh, they're fun to watch. 0-8 lifetime at Baltimore. Of course, the last time they were there was against the Colts at 68. Corey Harris for the Ravens. Up the middle. Quote the Ravens. Nevermore are you going to catch me. A late block by Patrick Johnson. 95 yards. The Ravens return lead at 7-3. And now Patrick Johnson again on another kickoff.
And the key to kickoff coverage is maintaining your lane. If you get out, you have to get right back in. The Minnesota Vikings don't. And Patrick Johnson is off to the races.
Now watch this. This is still the first quarter. Matt Stover kicks to David Palmer. Might as well face it. We're addicted to kickoff returns for touchdowns. Are you kidding me? 3 kickoff returns in 1 quarter. That's a record for the entire game in the NFL.
28-13 Dolphins. Ensuing kickoff. Vaughn Hebron fielding the kick. trying to get something going for the Broncos, and does just that, finding plenty of space and goes all the way for the score. 95-yard kickoff return, 28-19 Dolphins now.
The Colts.
Yeah, and then you see Michael Bates here bringing a kickoff back.
Yeah, he's been a Pro Bowler, Tommy. He has speed and strength.
And then there is speed, and there's Michael Bates' speed. He cuts back across the field, and watch him take the angles of pursuit and destroy him.
Watch Dwight Stone. He's trying to line up guard Donkey. Who's the carry? Hey, it's a touchdown, 99 yards. Sets up a field goal, 13-7. Rick Rootin' Tootin' punting to the #1 draft pick, R.W. McQuarters, who turns into R.W. Silver Dollars. Gets blocks, reads him, moves outside, and he could go all the way. 72 yards, 21-7 San Francisco.
Yeah, and you watch as the punt comes down, you can see that McQuarters got a chance to field the football and have at least 10 to 15 yards to look at.
3 Super Bowls in Pro Player Stadium. There's been a kickoff return in every one of them, all by the losing team. Look at the moves that Dwight makes. I don't think Elam's going to get him. Could go all the way. Touchdown. 94 yards, 31-13.